Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and today I'm going to be heading down into the radiation zone to try and steal some rock drake eggs. Now, I tried doing this earlier in the playthrough, but at the time, rock drakes didn't spawn down here due to a bug, so I'm going to head down here again and see if I can actually find some this time. I will be using my Reaper since it's the only creature I have that's immune to radiation. I also want to try and grab some red gems while I'm down here because I need to get some of those to make a rock drake saddle. Also want to check out this red drop just to see if it's got something in it. Unfortunately, I don't have a light pet, so hopefully nothing too dangerous spawns. I'll take that hazard here, though. So hopefully I can just avoid the nameless and they won't summon any reapers, and hopefully there are rock drakes down here. I'm not seeing any just yet, but oh, there's an egg. I don't like that I don't see the drakes themselves though. Makes me a little bit nervous. Let's see what we're looking at. Level 60. It's not that great. Guess I can just keep continuing along, seeing if any more spawn. I do have some grappling hooks to put in my crossbow in case I need them to get to an egg, but hopefully I won't need that. Oh. There we go. Big deal with these guys. Okay, let's also want to see what level they are. Ooh, 2 185s. Pretty good chance that there will be an egg. Hopefully, they're somewhere in here. Just get everything away from me. Be really careful about these nameless though. Don't want them summoning in any subterranean Reaper Kings. Got 175 too. That'll be pretty helpful. Yeah, I'm hoping that I can find some of these because I want to try and take some wyvern eggs with rock drakes. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I think it might be interesting just to try it out, so I want to ideally get a couple eggs here today that'll be decent. That way I can hopefully get enough what do you call them? Hopefully I can get enough that I can breed up a one with the best stats, and so if I do lose the one that I take into the wyvern area, then I can still get another later on. Fortunately, I don't really have a mount that I can just kind of run away, so I'm gonna have to actually fight my way through every single drake down here, but it looks like there's quite a good amount of decent levels in here, so I'll have to keep an eye out. Okay, no egg up there. I think I'm also going to grab the artifact while I'm down here, just so I have another copy. I don't know, is this dropping worth looking in? Looks like we got a nest over there. Let's see. No. I'm not even gonna waste my time on that. I'll take this egg first. Oh, what do we have? 175. Okay. Not bad. I don't know. Is there any more? It doesn't look like there's more up that way. There might be some down there, and there's a yellow with a ring. I'll grab that. And I think I'm clear, so I just want to quickly get some of these. I think it's 75 for a primitive saddle, so that should be enough. Here, I'll just head down this way and get that yellow drop. So yeah, 75 and 60, 175 and 60. Not bad. Nothing amazing, but it's a good start. I stuck. Stuck. Here I can probably just break these. Should probably also make sure that my Drakeling isn't dying to radiation. I don't know if they're immune to radiation. And it's gonna be troublesome to take this thing out. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if the Ecto Lantern would work on Nameless. I wonder if that would kind of be considered charge light. I'll just leave the rest of that in there. Yeah, I'll just quickly check. Okay, it is taking damage from the radiation, so I will need to take him off my shoulder here so he doesn't die. We got 2 more eggs right here. Okay, I'm gonna quickly throw him off. I'll just pick him up. I didn't really think that one through when I came down here. Let's see, what do we have? Another 175. Not sure if that's from the same parent as the last one or not. We got 180 over here, hopefully. That's its egg. 100. I really wish that they made Deinonychus use the levels of wyverns and rock drakes. I don't really know why they didn't. I'll just quickly take this one. Ooh, 185. Get all these things away from me. I think I remember seeing one more egg over here. You know, for how small of an area this is, it's got a good amount of eggs, so... I don't know if I'd say that it's better to get the eggs here than it is on Ab, but... it's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, nest right there. I think I can jump to that. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. What do we got? 55. Alright. Uh-oh. There's the Reaper Queen. Alright, I think that's every egg that's down here right now. I do want to check the level of that Reaper Queen, though. Let's see. Level 60. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore her for now. I'll probably have to come down and kill her eventually, but... I'll have to find something that can actually kill a Reaper Queen, because Reaper against Reaper doesn't really work. It's the only way to deal damage to them. You'd use Charge Light, which will then damage me, so... yeah. I think I'll just head back and I'll go hatch up these eggs, and then maybe we can take the, ones that we get and take one of them and bring it back down here and try to steal some more. So... I will be back when I'm back at the base and I have the eggs ready to hatch. Okay, back at base, and I have 6 air cons here, which hopefully should be enough. Whoops, didn't mean to throw my boots. Let's see. Still too hot? I guess I'll need 2 more. 8 should be enough, so just quickly make that. I also need to make the rock rig saddle. Here, just these 2. And then I can just head over here and... oh, let's see if I have any around here. Oh, I do. Must have gotten them from grinding something. Here, grab these, and is it done yet? There we go. Alright, I will just go ahead and put these down, and then we'll see if these eggs can hatch into hopefully something that's decent. I'm gonna hatch the lower level eggs just to see if I get a decent trait that I might want to use for my personal rock drake. Is 8 really not enough? I guess not. I guess I'll have to make 10. Well then. But anyway, while waiting for these things to go ahead and hatch... grab the die. Alright, then. I do want to come into here and then craft as many chibis as I can with all these bones, just to see if I can get myself the witching owl. I've also found, I'm not sure if this is a bug, but if you equip the Hydrovantage chibi, and I'm assuming the Gigantofish chibi from their respective mods, they give you an effect that insulates you against both heat and cold. So, I've figured out that apparently if you equip those chibis, even if you take them off and replace them with another chibi, the effect still stays on. So, I still have the effect as if I have the Hydrovantage chibi, but I'm only using my zombie Fire Wyvern one, so I don't know if that's meant to be a thing or if that's a bug, but either way, I've been enjoying it. It lets me wear my flak while still having this new chibi. Speaking of which, let's see. Looks like we're not getting very lucky. Hopefully it'll eventually roll something better. I'll probably just... I can't remember if you can re-roll chibis in Survival Ascended, or if that was only in Evolved, but I'll have to check that. Eggs are almost done. I should probably drop off this boa venom and these feathers. I don't think I'll need Drake feathers, but I'm just keeping them either way, just to be safe. Should hatch any second now. Yeah, here we go. Last one. There we go. Let's see. That's nothing amazing. What do we have here? I can't actually remember what a good stat on a rock drake is. We got decent health and damage though. Slightly better damage stats. Okay, unfortunately it doesn't look like we got any good traits, but we got some decent health and damage and weight stat. Where's our best stamina? Okay, we didn't really get any good stamina. I'll probably take these two. Yeah, I think I'll take these two and pair them together for my future rock drake. And in the meantime, I will grow up probably the other one, the twin of the other one. And I will just use this one to head down and go steal some more eggs, and then we can see if we can get any better stats. But yeah, I will have to wait for these guys to grow up, but first, just want to head back and check on the chibis one more time. Then I'll bring you guys back when the rock drakes are all grown up. Nah, looks like we didn't get anything good. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I'll see if I can re-roll them in a forge real quick. I don't think I can, but just want to be sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It used to have the engram there, so maybe you can't. Oh well. I'll have to keep finding some more bones. I don't have much longer before Fear Ascended ends, so I'll just drop all these for now. None of them are better than my zombie wyvern, so let's just keep that, and I'll just keep hunting down any skeleton creatures that I see, and maybe I'll get lucky enough to get the witching owl, but yeah, I will have to wait for these rock drakes to grow up, and then I will be right back, and we can head down and try to steal some more eggs. Okay, so I got the rock drake up, and I'm here right by the entrance to the radiation zone again, and hopefully we'll be able to actually get some eggs out of this. Unfortunately, this rock drake's stats are awful, and I didn't let it heal all the way up, which I probably should have. I don't really need any of that, so I guess I can just drop all of it. But yeah, hopefully we can get some good eggs from here, and maybe get a better stamina stat, and I might try and combine multiple stats. That Reaper's in a different spot, so it might be a new one. Let's see. Ooh, 140. I already have Reaper, so I'm not too concerned about trying to get one. But I'll just head down here, and I forgot to grab the artifact like I wanted to, so I'll quickly get that. There we go. Alright. Got another copy of that artifact, and is that the level 60, I'm assuming? Oh no, it's the 140, it just came all the way down here for some reason. It looks like we got an egg over there, and maybe one over here. Yeah. Let's see. Let's head over here, and I'll just have to cross it again. No, there we go. Need to be really careful of other rock drakes, though. I'll probably just take them out with my shotgun. Thought that said 190 for a second. Oh well. Let's see, what do we have? 55. I think that's the same one that was right here last time. Let's see. Thought there was another egg around here somewhere. Yeah, quickly get rid of this guy. Come on, let me turn. Okay. Alright, I need to get some distance. Apparently I'm a little bit rusty. It's been a while since I've been on one of these things. Alright, I think we should be good now. Got one. Oh, goodness. We're still doing okay on our health. What's this other one? Is it invisible? Oh, it is. I thought they couldn't attack you while invisible. It's not. Another one. That one looks really nice. Gotta get away from all these nameless, though. I should be able to quickly grab this egg. Let's see if it's good level. 20. So no. Oh well. I might be able to get a decent trait or two. I also want to check this drop, just in case. Nothing good, and I hear a Reaper, so I'm gonna just ignore that. Been really struggling to find a Mega Raptor saddle. I really want to be able to get one, but I just have absolutely no idea where they are. I've gone through the loot cave multiple times. I've checked multiple normal supply crates, but just never found any. So probably should just get away from all that. I don't think I even got to see what the level that other one was. Here we got 60. I think they're all bad levels this time around. I guess I did kill all the good level ones, though. Is there another one? I think we're good. There we go. Here. And 25. Alright, looks like we're not getting any good eggs this time around. I'll still go and hatch them up just to see if we get any decent traits. I might take this thing out. Just go check around. See if there's anything I can do with a rock drake. I don't want to go into the wyvern area yet, so I'll probably do that next episode, but let's see. I should probably go try and find our light pet if I'm gonna come down here more, but I don't know. I don't know if I really need to get another, more drakes. I think that what I have is good enough stats. It's not amazing stats, but I think they're good enough, and apparently we just didn't glide. There we go. But yeah, so I think I'll just head back and we'll hatch up these eggs and then I'll see where we can go from there to test this thing out further, or maybe we'll just end the episode there. I'll bring you guys back when I'm back at the base and I guess we'll see what I do. Alright, all the eggs are hatched up. Just gonna quickly check to see if any of them have a good trait. I also just want to double check to make sure none of them have any decent levels, but it looks like they're all bad. Giant Sling's not too bad, but probably not gonna take it, so I'll probably just get rid of all of them. I don't think I really need them. I did come up with an idea to test this thing out. I want to see if rock breaks would be a good way to go through the loot cave, so I'm going to grab my ghillie and we're gonna see if using their camouflage, if you can actually get through that cave without aggroing anything. So honestly, rock drakes may be too big to take into the cave. They might not fit through the entrance, but I'll just head over there quickly and check it out, and if they can't fit, then I'll just go through with my RG and maybe we can find a good rock drake saddle so I can have more defense for when we go into the Wyvern Trench. But yeah, I'll just quickly head over there and bring you guys back. Alright, cave's just over here. Hopefully the rock drake can fit inside. If not, I'll just have to use the RG that I left up there. Yeah, I think this is going to be too small to fit a rock drake inside, but we can see it might work. It looks like it doesn't. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just want to see. Is it possible to get it through if I break all of the rocks? So maybe those are just blocking its way in. Maybe. Go a little bit further. Yeah, no, the ceiling I think is too. Yeah. But if you brought it in here, either as a baby or just through a cryopod, it shouldn't aggro everything, right? If I can get unstuck. But everything shouldn't aggro to a rock brick, I think, so I should be able to just quickly head over to each drop without anything getting mad. Almost thought I fell into the lava there. See if I can get to the red one. What do we have? And no, that's really worth keeping. I'll take the pistol. It'd be worth grinding. Here, this is the big test. Red one's the hardest one to do. I'm hoping that my ghillie will keep me cloaked. Oh, it does. Oh, pretty good rifle. I'll grind that up too. Get the rest of that. Okay, so yeah, you'd have to leave the rock rake in here, but you could use rock rake to loot this without having any problems. If you wear ghillie suit, you probably couldn't do this if you just had normal armor on, but that's good to know. You could probably also set up a bed outside just to fast travel here and then keep the ghillie suit and whatever loot you get inside the rock drake. Just occasionally bring it back so you can run this more often. Of course, getting a rock drake early game isn't exactly the easiest thing to do, but it might be helpful for running this cave often early game, something that you normally want to do just to get, at the very least, a good long neck. Yeah, this is a really effective way to run through this and take that ammo and that harpoon gun. Yeah, this is really nice. Probably also use it to get to the artifact pretty easily. Here, let's actually grab that. Oh. Be really careful though, don't want to hit the lava. Okay, maybe artifact is a bit too risky. Yeah, it might just be best to stick to using a grappling hook for this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fall into the lava if I hop off, so how yeah, I think I'll just use a grappling hook for that. Here, this should, yeah, perfect. I've been really hoping that I can get a Mega Raptor saddle out of here, but just not having any luck. I haven't even found a Deinonychus saddle in here either, which isn't normal. I feel like I remember Deinonychus saddles being able to be down in here. Okay, very careful. Quickly just load my grappling hook. Yep. Yep. Oh, it's grabbing onto my rock rig. That was a close one. Try this again. Here. Just ever so carefully. How do I have to? It's weird. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, rock rig definitely makes this cave a little bit easier. Just have to either lead it in here before it's fully grown or use a cryopod to get it past the first spot, but I'll try just leaving this one in here just to see if I can come back and use it in the future. Kind of hard to get around this cave, though. But yeah, I'll just leave it sitting here at the entrance, and I can come back whenever I want to try and get some more loot. But yeah, so that's a pretty effective way to go ahead and run that cave if you ever get one and still need to run the loot cave. But yeah, I think that's actually going to be it for this one. I don't really have much else that I really want to do at this point. I think I just need to go and breed up the other two rock rakes that we got that I want to use to combine the stats. That way, next episode, I can try and go get a wyvern egg. I'll probably try and get both ice and fire. It'll depend on how it goes, though. I'm not really sure if rock rakes are going to be a decent way of getting wyvern eggs. I know a rhino would be good. Rhinos are faster than wyverns. Just you need to make sure to avoid the breath of fire wyverns because it really hurts, but they're faster than wyverns as long as you don't get slowed down by anything, so I could use my rhino to steal some, but I think that stealing wyvern eggs with a rock rake would just be a really interesting way to try and do it, so I decided to try that instead. What's this Quetzal? Oh. Well then. Too bad I'm gonna have to get rid of that with the dynamite. But anyway, yeah, so I think next episode we'll be getting some wyvern eggs with the rock drake. But it's gonna take me a bit to breed up rock drakes to get that, so I'll have to separate that into next episode. And I'll probably, after that, try to get a Giganophis so I can work on taming my Mega Raptors. I got good stats, but I'm still working on trying to get some traits that I want, so that's gonna take some time, so it might just make it a little bit faster if I can use a Giganophis in order to knock him out instead of having to go through the normal taming method over and over and over again. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.